Hey everybody, it's Sam Choate. I'm back with another little tidbit of information for you. There's actually going to be two little tidbits in this, as well as a reminder that I know that you're waiting on me to put out that video on the streaming. And I've definitely heard your requests. And I've actually filmed the video. God, I've filmed the video two or three times, and every time it comes out like 30 minutes long. So because there's a lot of information, so I'm trying to condense that down to where it's clear, it makes sense, and it isn't 30 minutes long. So just know that I'm working on that. That'll be soon, and I am going to share everything that I know with you guys in that video, and everything that I know to help people get started making their streams sound better. It's been a long time coming, so hang in with me, and that will be out soon. Today, though, I want to show you guys something I learned that I started using on the song I'm mixing. The song is Square One, and it's by my good friend Megan Hopkins. It's going to be out in this fall. Sorry, I was going to say in. It's going to be out this fall. Looking like end of September. So you guys be on the lookout for that. What I want to show you guys today, I'm not sure why these are, is how I am taking this software synth and running it through my pedal board, guitar pedal board, and specifically my Strymon El Capistan delay pedal, because it's got a lot of really cool sounds on it. So let's dig in. First, what you got to do, take your instrument track and you're going to send it out the back of your interface. I'm using the RME Fireface 802. I love this interface. And then I'm just using normal guitar cables. You can too. It's fine. Go through your pedal board, do whatever you want. And then I'm coming out in stereo from my El Capistan. You can do stereo, mono, whatever you like. And from there, I'm going back into my interface. And then within my routing software, I have my sends set up to where all of that works. Routing software, God bless it, but it's very convoluted most of the time. I've yet to use a straightforward routing program. What I will say, though, is that this specific piece of software, Total Mix, is absolutely wonderful. It's very, very powerful, and I love it to death. It's a huge upgrade from when I used to use my first gen Focusrite Scarlett with like mix control and everything. I hated that. So this is great. I can do pretty much anything I want with it. It's just wonderful. So I'll go ahead and play you guys a little bit of the song and then show you what it sounds like with that processing and stuff that I'm doing on it. First, I'll show you guys. Oops, sorry, I went away. First, I'll show you guys the specific instrument that I'm going to be processing today. Okay, so it's a basic fuzzy sounding synth that's meant to tickle your eardrums. And that pumping effect is produced, this is the bonus tidbit, by an 808 track that I've got as well that's turned down all the way. So how is it actually working with the synth to pump it? That's because I have a send over here that's pre-fader, and I'm sending it over to a compressor that's side chained, and then I've got the attack and release set the way that I want it, as well as the decay and everything on the 808 itself set the way that I want it, so that it's musical and kind of pumps with the beat. I wanted something like that, but I didn't want the song to have like that 4 on the floor 808 feel. So that's what I ended up doing. So that's the secret to how I'm getting that. The cat's out of the bag. And now I'll show you guys just exactly what I'm doing through the El Capistan on the synth, and what that's going to sound like. So I'll play the instrument in the context of the song. Sorry about the noise in the background. So here is Square One by Megan Hopkins. This is the chorus.
Living is dumb, living feels numb. Life ain't fun without you. LSD can never take me to the places that you do. Ooh, you know you're good for me, good for me, good for me. You know you're right for me, right for me, right for me. You know I'm sorry, sorry, sorry for what I did.
Okay, so as you can hear, that synth is just kind of meant to be there, kind of pumping and kind of tickling the hairs on your head. A little bit of extra ear candy as the chorus goes on. So what I was able to do with the El Cap actually is similar to what the cutoff control on a synth does. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that in real time. So I'll begin by unmuting the return here on the fuzzy chords, and I'm actually going to mute the original track so you can hear a little bit better. Again, I've got this send on pre-fader so that I can actually mute the original track, but it'll still send according to whatever I have this fader set to, that is the send fader. And so that will sound like this, and I'm going to go ahead and do it in solo. Or I'm sorry, let me find my voice real quick, so that I can solo it too. Boom, safe. All right, here's the return. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this will sound like through the El Capistan. So kind of cool, right? Like there's a lot of different things you could do there. As the chorus goes on, you can turn that up like it's a cutoff knob. You could absolutely do something similar where you're working the cutoff knob to the beat as well. That would be pretty cool. It just kind of depends on whatever you want to do with the song, and I'm not done experimenting yet. This has spring reverb as well as echo, as you heard, and excuse me, as well as modulation on it, and that low pass filter on it as well. So it's very, very cool, very powerful little pedal, and I think it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and listen to what that sounds like in the mix. That's pretty cool. I definitely like the cutoff going gradually. I think the tail end there could use some work, but I wasn't doing it as listening to the songs. So, you know, sue me. Leave a comment below with your lawsuit details, and we'll get together on that later. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool idea, and I'm probably going to end up messing around with it for quite some time and come up with something. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video right there. That streaming video about streaming through Pro Tools, streaming through your DAW will be coming soon, I promise. Believe me, it's just a lot of information, and I'm trying to figure out how the most efficient way to tackle it and make it make sense for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned and be on the lookout for Square One. That's going to be out. It's supposed to be out on September 24th, so that's going to be really, really dope. I've got work to do. I'm going to get back to mixing, so I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.